Hello everyone. My name is Jason and I'm here for Daily Dose of Hope, day 364. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. A Daily Dose of Hope is something I was guided to do about a year ago. My guide said that the energies on our planet would start to pick up and things would start to get a little wacky, and they have. And that some people might need, me included, a little pick-me-up, a little daily dose of hope, because sometimes, even though you kind of know, you kind of understand the whole thing that's going on, it can be really hard to just, handle all this stuff, because it's like everything is thrown at you all at once, and you try your best to kind of parse through it all, but sometimes it can be quite a little bit too much, overburdening. It's a lot. So, so this is the symbol that we use to talk about it, and the whole idea is that our world, our third dimension, is built on the two different sides, right? You always have the two polarities, one side or the other, and they're always at each other's throats, right? And so this idea kind of explains the third dimension in many different ways. And hey, Kathy, good timing. Yeah, great to see you as well. Yeah, so with the yin and yang, we have those two different sides and the two different polarities. And what we've discovered, though, is that right here, right down in the middle, there's this little middle path that we can walk down. Like we don't have to jump into this side or jump into that side, jump into our emotions, our fears, our angers, our worries, all of these different things, fighting. We can just stay in the middle path and just observe. We can see everything that's happening, okay? And we understand that it has to happen for a reason. Maybe some of it can be quite surprising, quite shocking at times, but we are walking the middle path because we realize that we have our own path as well. And if we get too swayed by our emotions, that we'll just be pulled down into the emotions of those polarities, and then we won't create what we came here to create. And we all have come here to create something, and it's all based on love, and it just takes on different forms. And so in order for us to be the most beneficial for the planet at this moment, it's so important for us to remain in this path. And that doesn't mean like just sitting down and not standing up for what you believe in. Oh, hey, TT Tracy, good morning. So it doesn't mean just standing down and saying, no, I'm not a part of anything. It means that, yeah, if you feel, for example, that you feel strongly about something, you have the ability to make a movement that way. But if you start, for example, going into anger and fear, then that energy will be taken and used for more anger and fear. But for example, if there's something you want to change in the planet, and you really believe in it, you have the ability to write a letter, you have the ability to petition someone, you have these abilities, and you could use them. But there's no reason to go into fear or anger about it. Just, okay, I believe this, so I'm going to write this thing. Okay, and then go back into your peace, right? Because what use is it to worry about fear and anger? If you want to see the change, you create the change from the inside first, and then you maybe take some action. Okay, write a few letters or get a community or something like that, and that's how you enact change. But you do it from the neutral path, because that is the path of the most power, and that is the place where people will actually listen to you. If you really want to enact change, if you stay in one side or the other, you're always just preaching to the choir. And the choir, while the choir loves to be preached to, if you want to change something, then that is the place to kind of go into. So, and yes, so that is what I wanted to say about the yin and yang. And another thing that they've been saying, if you've been watching this, I keep saying it over and over again, but the guides have saying that the two sides have been extremely polarized now, so that it's very difficult, even untenable, to be in one side or the other for very long, because it's just too polarized. And we as humans, we can't really handle that much polarization. It's not natural to us, and so we will get sick, or we'll feel bad, or we're going to feel depressed or tired all the time. So it's really hard to be in those places, and so, but that's by design, to kind of get us back in the middle path, because that's where the universe needs us. And I wanted to share again something else that they've been sharing, is that the disclosure that's happening on our planet. Everything that has been hidden is being revealed, and it's been a slow process. I mean, it's been happening over the past, many, many, many years. But recently, just the process has been speeding up a bit, and it's becoming bigger and bigger, more and more obvious. But the guide said that the most important thing is that a lot of us, we focus, I myself included, focus on the information. Oh my God, this is the information that's going to change the world. Once this. But the most important thing is our reaction to the information. So it's similar to the Truman Show. Everyone else in the Truman Show knew everything that was happening. They were all actors. They were all, they all knew that they were in a TV series. Truman was the only one who didn't know. And everyone was watching him because they were watching him to see if he realizes it and how he realizes it and how he interacts with all of this. And so that is what the guide said. That is the most important part. And that's why it's so important to stay in the neutral path, to kind of understand that we are being shown these things as a final exam on this third dimension, to see if we can understand that that's what this third dimension is built on, polarity. It's built on polarity. If we're out here, no, I'm going to destroy the one side of the polarity, it just will kind of flip again and flip again and flip again, because that's just the nature of it. It's built that way. The third dimension is the third dimension, and it's built because that's what gives us the most amount of experiences. It's not, but what we can do is rise out of the third dimension. We can, is by staying in the neutral path, we can understand what it is about, and then we can rise above it. And that's the pathway out. That's the exit. There must be some way out of here, right? Said the Joker to the thief, right? I always love that line, the Joker and the thief, right? Because the Joker and the thief, they exist on the outskirts of society. And Jimi Hendrix, sorry, not Jimi Hendrix, it was a Bob Dylan song, All Along the Watchtower, that Jimi Hendrix covered. But yeah, there must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. And but then again, it's not on the outskirts of society. But then again, if you think about the middle path as being the outskirts of society, then you might be on the right path. Let me just share. So this is my site. I got some spiritual guidance here. It's channeling sessions, 3 different types. You can check it out. There's a link below, testimonials. I also have here, if you click on the offerings, I have this light worker group that's a nice little kind of family feeling group, and we get together twice a month, and you bring your questions and I channel the guides. I also have a mug here, and also with the light worker group, if you join, you also get access to all the archives. So we have about 50 plus hours of channeling back to 2023, and we also have so here we have the videos and the transcripts, and we also have sound baths, which are like guided meditations for each month, once a month. And each month they're geared towards the things that are happening in that month, but you can also use them any other month as well. Like, for example, this January sound bath I use a lot, even for myself when I start to feel blue. It's my picker upper. So I wanted to share that. And so that I don't really have anything special to say today, only that it's my goodness, 364 days. So tomorrow or whenever the next one will be the last one for a year's worth of channeling. And I'm gonna take a little break after that, so it won't be like a daily thing, and just kind of get my bearings again. So thank everyone for joining in and for listening in on this journey. And I will continue to post, but I'm just going to take a bit of a break just to get my bearings. So today I don't have anything special to talk about other than that. So I'm just going to go into a channeling and see what they have to say for today. So here we go. Today is April 22nd in Japan time, Japanese Japanese calendar or whatever. And I guess one big thing that happened is the big old Pope He passed away yesterday. No, he passed away on, he passed away yesterday. That was a big news. So I'm just going to go into channeling and see what they have to say. Here we go. Greetings. We are that one that you know of as Sanatkumara, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here. And what we'd like to bring forward today for all of you is a message to keep going, a message to keep going, a message to keep going, a message that this process seems to last forever. It seems like you've been at this forever. You've been going up and down. You've been going into the rabbit holes, down into the rabbit holes, up into the beautiful places, down into the dark places, and you're not sure where you are. You feel like this thing is going on forever. It's going on for too long. And what is this thing that's going on? What is this ascension thing that's going on? Maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe this whole thing is all made up. Maybe I'm living in an illusion. This is where a lot of you are at this moment. You are at the place of disillusionment, and it's a wonderful place to be. We would say it's one of the best places to be because you have gotten rid of your illusions about yourself. And what's important to understand is just keep going. Understand that your illusions about what this process is or isn't doesn't affect the process. The process is the process, and the process needs to happen in the way that it needs to happen. It has to happen organically because you, as humanity, are co-creating it. And what's important is to understand that all of your brothers and sisters out there, maybe they're not ready at this moment for all of the information, and that it has to be something that you all approach together on your own timing, because you're all one. This is something that's so important to understand at this moment. You see this polarity, and this polarity makes you think that people are on one side or the other, but what you don't realize is that you are all one body. You are all one soul. You are all one. You're all one. And seeing this polarity, this is why you're being shown the polarity, to understand that these are all just aspects of you. They're all you. Everyone that you're seeing is you. All of the people that you might judge are you. All of the people on the other side are you. All of the people on your side are you. It's all you. And once you understand that, you can step back a bit and just give yourself a break. You can give yourself a bit of a break and stop jumping into the judgment and understanding that you are coming to this understanding of yourself. You are a being, just as God, as Source, has created all of you, and you are all a part of Him, and He is creating and trying to understand who He is. Similarly, you as humankind are all one, and you're trying to figure out who you are. Who are you, humankind? What are you, humankind? And when you look at yourself, do you forgive yourself? Are you forgiving yourself? Are you understanding that you have both sides within you, that this yin and yang symbol is not just a representation of everything that's outside of you, as this being often talks about, but it's also what's inside of you. That's what's inside of you. And until you can figure out how to understand that that's inside of you and how to maneuver it, then there is no way out of this place, because that is the understanding that you're all being brought to. That is why the disclosure is approaching on your planet. It is for you to love yourself. It is for you to understand yourself. It is for you to give yourself space to understand yourself. You were given space to understand yourself. Now give the other parts of you space to understand themselves. Whoa, pretty cool. All right. Yeah. So, let's see. Kathy say, amazing achievement already. Jason with Daily Dose. Yay, thank you. Yeah, almost a year. And TT Tracy says, happy anniversary. Yep, thank you guys. Thank you very much. And yeah, so I'm gonna sign out there today. And I hope you guys are hopeful. Today's kind of a short message. And yeah. But yeah, so yeah, interesting journey. I have to say that this journey was very much inspired by Tina Spalding, who you all probably know. She was the one that did the Course in Miracles channelings, and she did it every day. And that was very, very inspirational to have someone to go to every day that can help you get through all the craziness. And so, yeah. I'm very much inspired by her. So thank you, Tina Spalding, for that inspiration, and for all the amazing work that you do. So, and TT Tracy said, the news is amplifying the polarity. The goofy protesters are smaller in number. Many more are unified to a positive future. Yeah, yeah, right. So, and I guess what Sanat saying, that what was this? I don't even. So there you go. Sanat. I think it was Sanat. So when I channel, it's funny. I'm not really there, so I'm not. I'm not really listening. So, but I think he was talking about, though, that this, the polarity's inside of us. I got that part. And that we have to understand that all of this stuff that's happening, and we have to question a lot of things and think, why is this taking so long? And we just have to understand that we have to, we're all one, and it's taking that long because we're still trying to figure ourselves out, and we just got to give ourselves some space, and it's okay, So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Inspired by you. All right, thank you. So yeah, I hope you guys are hopeful, and as they say, and they don't say, go beach. Hey. And yeah, so ciao for now, and hopefully see you tomorrow.